No mai Huddy mai. It's the Huddy Hui. Find Huddy Sports on Instagram and Facebook. huddysports.co.nz. Now let's kōrero.
Kia ora, good evening and welcome to the Huddy Hui episode 169, and it's the start of a busy week here on Huddy Sports. As mentioned last week, we're going to be bringing you for the second year in a row the Napier Boys High School Sevens Tournament. I'll talk more about the details of that at the conclusion of our guest tonight. Now, earlier today, I caught up with our guest. He unfortunately couldn't be live with us at 7 o'clock due to cricket training. He's a very busy man. Year 13 at St. Pat's Silverstream. He was part of that St. Pat's First 15 that won the premiership this year. Our guest tonight on the Huddy Hui is Ashton Steere. With St. Pat's Silverstream winger Ashton Steere, year 13, and post-rugby season has well and truly come to an end here in Wellington. Ashton, well done on a great First 15 season. How did you find this year's season compared to 2024?
I guess the difference between last year and this year was really just the players and the coaching staff. Like, I guess the players from this year were all the guys that I've went through school for 5 years with, and when we were year 9, we all looked up at the first 15, and now we were, I guess, playing for them. So, yeah.
Now, it's a tough semi-final that you had against Hastings, who scored first to go through in what was the draw. Thought knowing that you could have proceeded towards fielding if you had beaten them, and if so, to the top 4. What were your feelings on that game?
Oh, we were gutted. Like, we thought we were in a shot to win it, and it was also gutting that, you know, we got those 15 points back in the second half, and yeah, they scored the first try, so they went ahead, and yeah, we were just gutted.
Yeah, because it's always a tough one. A second year in a row, you've made the Hurricane semi-finals to miss out. How have you found being part of a champion Silverstream team this year?
Oh, just awesome feeling. Like, I guess winning any championship feels good, but to do it as a stream first 15 just feels great.
And of course, being in a big final, it's always a tough one, particularly when you're going up against Wellington College, which Silverstream has a great rivalry with. What were the messages for kickoff in the final?
Sort of just the same messages we've got through the whole year, like just adapt to the conditions as well. You know, don't buy into the crowd, just stick to our processes and all that sort of stuff.
Carl Davis was the head coach this year, and he had a successful night last year as the Rep Coach of the Year. Tell us about Carl and being the head coach of the Silverstream First 15.
Yeah, Carl's awesome. Like, I've had him the last 4 years at Stream, and we've got a real strong relationship, and like, if I've got some questions or anything, he's always willing to, you know, listen, and he knows what he's talking about. And yeah, I really like being coached by Carl.
After a great season for you, how has the post First 15 season been?
Sort of haven't really had a break. Like, I've been playing cricket pretty much as soon as the season finished, so not really a rest, but, you know.
We'll come to cricket soon, because we know that's another sport of yours. Let's talk about playing Wellington College 2 times this year. Let's talk about both games in regards to the weather. Have you ever played in such miserable conditions? And which one was the worst?
No, definitely not. I think the traditional was the worst. Like, it was wet and muddy and cold. Yeah, it was just awful. There's mud all through our hair and our ears and all that. The final was a lot more colder because it was like a cold wind, and yeah, that was pretty awful as well. But I'd say the traditional was probably worse.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was cold at the final, but that traditional day at Wellington College, that was you could hardly tell who the players were on the field with the amount of mud that was being ripped up. Let's talk about you. Your main position in the team is this year has been on the wing. As a winger, you often have to cover a lot of ground and make split-second decisions. what is the most challenging part of your role on the field, and how do you prepare for it mentally?
I guess sometimes we'll be able to watch some videos of the opposition and just seeing what their wingers are doing and adapting to what they give me in the game, and just talking to my midfield and Will at the back, and yeah.
And you mentioned the midfield. Let's talk about the backline. Who looked after the backline of the first 15 this year?
That was Nick and Carl both did that, and then as players it was Will and Fletcher.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. No, the backline was known for its flair this year. What is the communication like between you, the centres, and the fullback, especially when you're defending or launching a counter-attack?
I guess just having really strong communication with what we're doing, like whether we're rushing or we're spreading out, and just having a clear mindset on what we're doing, and that's both on attack and defence.
Now, of course, this year you had a very talented fly half in Fletcher Cooper. What was it like having him as your first five in the back line?
Yeah, it's great. Fletcher's a great player. He's a great bloke too, and he knows what he's doing, and yeah, he's good. Yeah.
Now, earlier this year, one of the second traditional of the year was against Palmerston North Boys High School. There was a family connection in that game. How did you find going up against your cousin Hunter, who have had on the Huddy Hui before?
Yeah, well, I didn't actually meet Hunter until last year when my granddad introduced us together, but he seems like a real nice guy. He's a good player, and yeah.
There's also a family connection with the All Blacks. What do you know about this unique history in your family?
Yeah, well, my great-granddad, Dick Steere, played for the All Blacks around 1930s, and his brother is Hunter's great-grandfather, so that's the relation between me and Hunter there.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic as well. As anyway, in First 15 Rugby, when you make your debut, you get a number. What is your stream number? Who was your debut against, and what year was it?
I debuted last year against Nelson, and my First 15 number is 1177.
1177. And how did you find that Nelson game? Because that was one of only two games that Nelson lost last year.
Yeah, no, it was cool. I didn't really know much about the Nelson team and what they'd go on to do last year, but yeah, it was challenging and awesome to get a win in the first game.
How many games have you played for the First 15 since your debut?
I don't know the exact number, but since that Nelson game, I haven't missed a game over the last 2 years. So, yeah, I don't know the exact number, but it's, yeah.
And that's quite a rare feat to achieve, to not really miss a game. In particular, injuries. You have managed to avoid injuries during those 2 years in the First 15.
Yeah, I've been lucky enough not to get injured over the last 2 years. So because, a lot of the boys get injuries and can't play, but I've been fortunate enough not to have that problem.
Now, where did you earn your cap for the First 15, and who presented it to you?
I got it against Rongotai last year in the traditional, and Carl Davis presented it to me.
Oh, fantastic indeed. And of course, caps are always important for the team. When it's traditional day, what does the team do before you go onto the field?
Doesn't really change with normal games. Like, we try and keep our processes the same with every game, but it's just a different sort of atmosphere with the traditional. Like in the changing room, you got the caps on and all that. But yeah, trying to keep it simple. Don't sort of buy into the whole traditional thing and just keep playing our natural game.
Now, this year, along with another player who we interviewed in the Hui a few weeks ago, you were on fire in the town traditional out at Silverstream. Would you consider that to be one of your best games for the First 15 in your career?
Oh, yeah. I didn't realise I played so well in that game, but yeah, it'd definitely be up there. Like, I had a lot of fun that game, and Yeah.
Has wing always been your position of choice, and if so, why?
No, when I was younger, I actually used to play first five. I changed to winger in about year 10. I just wanted to run the ball a bit more and use my pace, and yeah.
Particular that pace, I imagine that you'd be one of the fastest in the team, if not in athletics as well.
Oh, yeah, I'd bet myself to be faster than the team. Some of the boys would probably laugh about that, but no, yeah, used to do the old boys and McKevity stuff, but sort of stopped that a couple of years ago.
Scoring tries is a massive buzz for anyone. Which of your tries this season stands out as your favourite? And can you walk us through the build-up to that try?
I think easily for me it'd be the try in the town traditional. Elijah getting the ball and putting the grubber through and just, putting my ears back and diving on the ball and then sliding for about 5 meters. But no, that was cool feeling.
And you know how many tries you've scored while playing for the first 15?
I think I got about 11 or something this season, and I think I just got a little bit less last season. Again, I'm not sure on the exact number.
I imagine Peter West will have all the stats on that, so might have to flick him a message later. Let's talk about the team culture in the first 15. Is it a key message or mantra that the coaches and leaders consistently reinforce?
There's sort of different mantras. Like they're always got pulling something different out of their hat. Like John will say something, and I guess just keeping the foot on the throttle the whole game. Like if we're in the lead, not going easy. I guess just keep the pressure on and all that sort of stuff.
You mentioned when you were young, you played first five. Where did your junior rugby begin for you?
I played all my junior rugby at Upper Hutt.
Okay, and how was that rugby there? Imagine a lot of your teammates, of course, in that Upper Hutt team end up making the move to Silverstream.
Yeah, quite a few. Quite a few of us were from Upper Hutt, and I guess it's like I said about the year 9 stuff. It's cool playing first 15 with people that I played rugby when I was, 7, 8, and yeah.
Now, it's your final year at St. Pat's Silverstream. You've only got about, I imagine, only about 2.5 weeks to go. I imagine that's probably right. How has your academic year been going, and what's your favourite subject?
Academics have been all right. Favourite subject, I won't say PE because I won't be boring. It's probably, I find history quite interesting.
Oh, fantastic. Finally, I've got a guest on that likes history because I'm a history teacher too as well. So, no, fantastic. Because you Silverstream boys I've had on the Hui the last few years always said PE, so it's always good to have a change. So, well done, sir. Good work. So, what are you planning to do after school in 2026?
Well, I'm just trying to get into a trade, get an apprenticeship, and sort of be on my way, I guess.
And how has rugby helped you as an individual?
I guess building relationships, like you're in a team and you've got to, and problem solving, like you're in a team, you've got to solve problems quickly, and I guess that's how rugby's helped me.
Now, of course, what other sports have you played? What during your time at Silverstream?
I played cricket at Silverstream. I played first 11 from year 10 up until last year, where I switched to go play club in Upper Hutt.
Of course, I believe you're pretty handy at cricket, as you mentioned. What are you, a batsman, a bowler, an all-rounder? What are you?
Yeah, I'm more of a bowler, yeah.
Medium pace, fast pace, spin?
Oh, I'd like to say I'm quick.
Yeah. How many? What was it like in the first 11? How many games did you play for them before you decided to play club cricket this year?
Oh, again, I'm pretty bad with the whole stats thing. I don't know the exact number of games I played, but no, it was cool. Like, especially in year 10 with the bigger year 13s sort of welcomed me in, and I had heaps of fun. And I sort of just got offered to go play club cricket, and guess it's better for my cricket playing with older guys, and it's been a really good decision. Like, I'm enjoying cricket, having fun, and yeah, it's been really good.
Of course, how did Upper Hutt go at the start of this year in the first half of the 2025 cricket season?
We did quite well. We won, I think it's called the Hazlitt Trophy, and then did pretty well in the 2-day competition, taking that out. And yeah, it was a really, like, it was my first whole season with the club, and yeah, it was great. Had heaps of fun.
And how's the Upper Hutt club looking ahead to this season, which probably starts after Labour weekend, I imagine?
Yeah, I think it starts Saturday, but we're looking good. Like, yeah, we've been training for ages, and yeah, everyone's loving it, and I think we'll do pretty well. Well, I hope so.
Of course, let's talk about coaches, whether it be in rugby or cricket. Who has given you the best piece of advice that has improved your performance all round?
Oh, he's not a coach, but it'd probably be my papa. There was a game of cricket in about year 11 against Hibs where I had a shocker. I was getting smacked around and was bowling terribly, and I sort of had a bit of a sulk. And when I got home, he gave me a bit of a growling and told me that, you know, you can't bowl the ball again, and you just got to forget about it and work harder the next time. And I guess it's the same thing with rugby. Like, if you drop a ball or miss a tackle, you can't make that tackle again. You've just got to move forward and make the next one.
Excellent advice indeed. Who have been some of your biggest influences in your sporting career, besides your papa?
Yeah, well, yeah, it'd probably be him. Like, he's a real big supporter, but I guess my parents and yeah, my family probably.
Now let's go back to rugby. Is there a particular opposing winger or backline player you have come up against this season that you felt you had to really test your skills against?
I think Shay from Dub C is a good player. Like, he's always challenging. He's got a good step. He's a real good defender too. So, and it was like that last year. Like, he would be the toughest winger, but yeah, good player, good bloke, and yeah, he'd be the toughest player I've come against.
Who were your rugby heroes growing up, and which aspects of their game did you try to incorporate into your own?
Well, I guess when I was younger, it was Dan Carter. Like, when I was 8, I wanted to be Dan Carter, but probably his defense, yeah.
Yeah, no, he was a pretty good defender, old Dan Carter, and probably up there. One of the best first fives around. What about cricketers? Is there sort of, you mentioned you're a bowler. Is there any cricketer that you sort of take inspiration from?
Yeah, my favourite cricketer is Mitchell Johnson from Australia, so I'll probably get a bit of lip from people about that. But no, I just admire his bowling. You know, he's scary, he's quick, and yeah, he'd be my favourite.
He definitely was a very scary bowler as well, with a lot of passion. Is there one game you've played in rugby where you learnt the most about yourself as a player?
I'm not sure. Might have been that Nelson game last year. Like, I was pretty nervous coming from like second 15 environment to first 15, where it's a lot different. And sort of that Nelson game, like, playing well and sort of realising that I earned my spot here and I am good enough to be here. Because, yeah, just backing myself, like, that's probably the main thing.
Looking ahead, are you hoping to be playing club rugby next year?
Yeah, I'd definitely be keen to play club rugby next year. I'm not sure where yet, but probably wherever my mates go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, always follow your mates mostly. Let's talk about other goals, in particular rugby and cricket. What do you still want to achieve?
With rugby, I want to, like I say, keep playing club rugby, and I'll start playing club rugby, sorry. And for cricket, I'll, give it my best shot to see how far I can get. But, yeah.
Of course, what are your plans for the off-season? What do you got in store?
Not really an off season, just cricket.
That's been a great interview with you tonight, Ashton. We've had you on early because you got cricket training on tonight, but many thanks for coming on and all the best for the rest of the 2025 year.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We're here. That is Ashton Steere, our guest tonight on the Huddy Hui. Had a great season for Silverstream, and we look forward to seeing how he goes with Upper Heart in club cricket this year as well, and also heading into next year. Of course, you mentioned that club cricket kicks off this weekend. Geez, comes around quickly. Unfortunately, the weather out there lately, pretty much for the last 4 or 5 days, has been absolutely dreadful. So let's hopefully we have some sun. And speaking about sun as well, this Saturday, the second time in a row, we're heading up to live stream the Napier Boys High School Sevens. It was their inaugural tournament last year. We got the 24-hour call-up, and it was just myself up there for along with a young kid from Napier Boys that managed to get the tournament run at pretty much the 11th hour. But we got it done. But we got more notice this year, and we're back at Napier Boys. And it looks the weather this Saturday is looking pretty good up there, about 23 degrees at this stage. So we're looking forward to bringing you. At this stage, we've just got to bring you Field 1, but we got enough resources, might be able to bring you Field 2 as well this Saturday. So that kicks off at Napier Boys at 10 o'clock, and there are 11 boys teams participating, mostly across from the upper and lower North Island. There is about 9 in the under-18 senior boys section, and about 3 or 4 teams in the under-15 section. Oh, no, actually more than that. It's actually, excuse me, sorry, about 11, 12 teams in the under-15 sections. These are the schools that are participating. Napier Boys, the hosts, Fielding Agricultural High School, Lindisfarne College, Rathkill, Hamilton Boys High School making the trip down, Palmerston North Boys High School, Hastings Boys High School, Gisborne Boys High School, St John's, Manurewa, and Central Hawke's Bay are the teams participating at the Napier Boys Sevens. It kicks off at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, live and free on Huddy Sports YouTube, and we're looking forward to bringing you that there as well. 11 team, all total, 9 boys and 9 teams in the under-18 section as well. Last year's road champions Rotorua not attending this year's tournament. They went up against Fielding in the final last year, so Fielding will be hoping that they can possibly make the final of the second edition of the Napier Boys High School Sevens tournament from Napier. So that's what we're bringing you this Saturday. We potentially also are bringing you the another Huddy Hui this week, maybe Thursday, but just keep an eye out on our website, huddysports.co.nz, and to Facebook and our Instagram. Over the next 24 hours, we'll get that confirmed. If you don't hear anything, then it'll probably be delayed till the following week. Well, we'd also like to thank those who are signed up to be dollar members. You know, it just helps us keep what we do free here. It's just another way of generating. We are looking at looking next year at how we're going to do some better memberships to help keep what we do free here. Many thanks to Don Knapp that joined up. He's our most recent person to join up to the Huddy Sports basic membership, just $1 a month. So not too bad of an investment to help us here. And also we'd like to thank our sponsors as always, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Lane Limited, Louise Reddy of New Zealand Travel Brokers, Gavin Murphy and his team from G and Hickton Funeral Directors, and Nathan Williams and his crew from EG Fresh Range Eggs, helping to keep Huddy Sports free for all of you to watch. And if you're interested in helping Huddy Sports and sponsoring us, you know, to keep what we've been doing this year free for all of you to watch, head over to huddysports.co.nz, email us at huddysportsnz@gmail.com, or find us on Facebook and Instagram to find us there as well. So keep an eye out on our socials if we have another Huddy Hui this week. But this Saturday, the Napier Boys High School Sevens live from Napier Boys is our broadcast on Huddy Sports YouTube. Keep an eye out for that. So that's been episode 169 of the Huddy Hui tonight. Many thanks to our guest Ashton Steere for coming on the podcast, and I am Brad Hudson. Ciao for now.
It's the Huddy Hui. You can find Huddy Sports on Instagram and Facebook. And check out huddysports.co.nz.
Blocked drains, leaky pipes, don't let plumbing problems sideline your day. Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning. From quick fixes to full renovations, he's got the tools, the team, and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable, and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow.
Hi, Gavin Murphy here
And Cassie Murphy.
from G and Higton Funeral Directors.
Don't leave it up to someone else to tell your story. Do it now when you can enjoy being part of the conversation.
With a prepaid funeral, you can have music, readings and venue all chosen by you.
For your free funeral planning pack with everything you need to get started, go to our website at gnhigton.co.nz/pre-planning.
The Huddy Hui, Huddy Sports captivating sports show. The Huddy Hui covers Wellington Club Rugby as well as other sporting topics of debate. Tune in on YouTube during the rugby playing months as host Brad Hudson interviews rugby players and other sporting personalities across the Wellington region and the rest of New Zealand. Catch the Huddy Hui streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and wherever good yarns are heard. The Huddy Hui live on Huddy Sports. Here at Huddy Sports, we love a good game plan. And when it comes to travel, our go-to is Louise Reddy from New Zealand Travel Brokers. Whether it's a sports tour, a family break, or that bucket list trip, she'll get you there stress-free with all the best deals around. She's local, she's experienced, and she backs the game like we do, and she's a great supporter of Huddy Sports. Look up Louise Reddy at louisereddy.nztravelbrokers.co.nz or email louise@louise.reddy@newzealandtravelbrokers.co.nz. Travel smart and travel like a pro. As here on Huddy Sports, we're always wanting to keep our content free on YouTube. So the idea of sponsors, we can promote you on live stream, our social media pages and our website. It's good to support the local community and helps keep Huddy Sport free for all to watch. So if you're interested to helping Huddy Sports, go to huddysports.co.nz or to our email address, huddysportsnz@gmail.com. Ciao for now.